we're going to be focusing on a highway patrol. We are with the police team, and we're going to head out right away. We will be operating our undercover Ford Explorer this fine afternoon, and we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be a highway patrol unit. We're going to be out. We're going to be out watching traffic enforcement, watch for speeders, make sure everybody is doing what they should, as well as answering calls in the general area of the freeway. So without further ado, we'll continue out that way, and we'll get this patrol started. Let's not do that. Let's pay attention to where we're driving and out of the way. So we'll start with getting our license plate scanner up and on here, and we'll just start by traveling off the highway. Let's see, it looks like our guy here is pretty clean. And he's going to be getting off the freeway. I'd be a little concerned, he's going a little slow, but he's getting in the off-ramp, so we'll just pass by him. And we'll continue on. Let's see what we can find for ourselves here. Looks like the pickup truck ahead of us here is clean. We're going to come that call out. We will answer call outs in the general vicinity. We're just not going to answer all of them. Obviously, we're going to do the ones that would make sense for highway patrol units and units that are in the nearest area. See if we can't keep up with these vehicles here. Alright, so let's start right here. We're going to start right here. This is a spot that I do sit in regularly, where we'll anchor ourselves towards traffic. And let's just start with radar here. Let's run some radar. Speed limit on this highway is 75 miles per hour, so I stop pretty much anything about 80 and above. Not really 80, 86 and above is anything that will be stopped. And speaking of which, 86. So we'll start our way out towards this vehicle here. He is driving at a quite high rate of speed for us to catch up to him. But we will catch up to him. Now everybody's going to say, you know, you're going to pull somebody over for doing 86, but you got to do upwards of 100 to catch them. That's just the logistics of the game at this rate. And here we are, right behind the driver. You know that it's you. We'll pull all the way over to the right. Actually, a really decent stop for this game. Typically, the NPCs in this game, especially from that lane of traffic, will stop all willy-nilly across the freeway, but that was actually a pretty decent stop. So before we do anything else, let's just get let's see if we can run a tag here, see if we can get anything back. Run a tag so we know we're looking for Sharon Scott, and everything looks like it comes back okay, clear with the vehicle. Watch for traffic, and we'll hop on out, make contact with the operator. Good afternoon, ma'am. Trooper with the Highway Patrol. Reason I'm stopping you is because of your speed. I was running radar a little ways back there. You are aware the highway speed is 75 miles an hour. I got you on radar going 86. Haven't have your driver's license on your registration? Alright, Sharon Scott. Miss Scott, sit tight for me. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we know her ID already matches the plate, so that's a good sign. And now we'll just run her through our database here and get her on her way. As long as she comes back clean, turn off caps lock there. As long as she comes back clean, we'll get her on our way. Valid driver's license, not a single prior, not even a parking ticket. Well, that's going to change today. It could be decent. Nice in-cab view there. Alrighty. So she comes back pretty clean. Be a minor traffic infraction for her this afternoon. 75 miles an hour is pretty fast. Alright, Miss Scott, so we'll be receiving a traffic violation this afternoon, unfortunately. 75 miles an hour is the speed limit on this highway, and 75 miles an hour is quite fast. Anything above that is an unnecessary speed at that rate, and that was about 11 miles over the posted speed limit. So if you don't have any questions for me, you're free to go. Alright, I would say that was a successful first stop of the afternoon. It is on the freeway, it's on the opposite side, so we are going to take it coming to the city here. It's on the opposite side, it's actually going to be right up here. And it looks like he's got a person running. Looks like it's a city unit with somebody running. So we have a city unit, somebody stopped. So we have a city unit here with a female running, and we got her. Easy does it now. Get her cuffed up and bring her back. In the back seat of my patrol vehicle for right now. And we're gonna just head on back up the ramp to the scene here. We'll just pull on back up to the scene here. Get ourselves squared away. So he already has one in custody. And he was placing both in custody. So let's see. Bring you up forward here. Let's see. You have anything on you need to worry about? Anything illegal? Anything will poke, stick, stab me? On you? Ah, you had a weapon on you. Nice. I'm gonna guess that's why you were running. Your ID, Della Morton. So right there, Ms. Morton. So she's got a weapon on her. So she was going to jail regardless because she ran in the first place, but she's got a weapon on her. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why the other ID didn't clear, but here's who we were actually looking for, Della Morton. Looks like it does match, and she's absolutely got a squeaky clean record until just now. She decided she was going to run with a weapon. She decided she has a weapon, she decided she was going to run. So she's going to go to jail this afternoon. We're going to request a transport unit out here for her. Request a transport unit. We'll see if we can help this officer here get a vehicle towed, maybe. And it does not give us the prompt to do so. Our third unit's here. Our transport unit is here for my suspect. The other officer does not need our assistance with anything else, so we will get on out of here as soon as the arresting officer realizes he can't walk through my car. There you go. Now the traffic's going to be all tied up. Now that vehicle there's got my transporting officer all messed up. And now the guy behind him's hitting him. I told you the NPCs in this game are they're fragile. Now he's pushing him. She's never gonna get her in the van, but get the van out of here. There we go, she's getting there. Looks like he's got her in. And he's hooked onto me somehow. I'm trying to... There we go. Get up out of his way. And I'm going to clear myself 10-8 from that. Head back up the freeway. Alright, we'll get back on our patrol. We'll start on this here side of the highway. Start our way back up here. Same highway area, you can see it's just the further end of it, which we were going to make our way towards anyhow, but we'll just stick out here for right now. This is more of the pasture side of it. The highway, that is, and we'll see what we got. See what we can find, see who we can find, see what we can get into. I like to call this the beach area, the shore, all that fun stuff. Got what appears to be a beach, there's palm trees, 2 gas stations here. Let's see if we can't find a decent spot to just run traffic again, which will be right about here. Looks like this will be a decent spot, right in here, right kind of where this wide shoulder ends, and we have access to both sides of the highway still. So there's no barrier. Well, we don't even have to, because it looks like we're gonna come up on this vehicle here that's not currently registered. We're gonna stop him for his registration. Stop this vehicle here for not being registered. Charlie 1218 Romeo. Looks like the vehicle's going to be registered. Well, allegedly it's registered to Viola Fletcher. Here. And we'll make contact with her. Contact with the operator of the vehicle. Hey, didn't I just arrest you? Good afternoon, ma'am. Trooper with the Highway Patrol. Reason I am stopping you is due to your vehicle's not currently registered in our system. You have your driver's license on you and your most recent copy of your registration. Alright, Viola Fletcher. Miss Fletcher, sit tight for me. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we already know the vehicle checks out. Other than the registration being suspended, she is insured, comes back to a pickup truck's not stolen, and it does come back to her name. So just like always, we will make, just like always, we will check her out in our database, make sure she's good to go. If so, we'll get her on our way here. It looks like she is currently driving on an expired driver's license, which is also a problem. As well as she has one previous arrest, but no current warrants. No current warrants, but she is driving on an expired driver's license, which is a bit of an issue, but I will be fair on that one. Alright, Ms. Fletcher, so here's what's going on this evening. You're going to receive a traffic violation for the vehicle not being registered. It's quite important that you have your vehicle registered. It's very important that you have your vehicle registered. If not, it's technically like you're driving a legal vehicle. If it's not registered with the state, we don't know it exists. So that needs to be taken care of. You are going to receive a fine for that this afternoon. Second is your driver's license is expired. I'm feeling somewhat generous, so you're just going to receive a summons for that. Feeling somewhat generous, so you're just going to receive a warning for that, alright? Other than that, get your driver's license figured out. I know it's quite tough getting a license taken care of in these current times, so just get that taken care of, get your vehicle registered, and I'll have you on your way, alright? You have a great afternoon. I try to roleplay it as best as possible, and obviously in the current timing and, you know, our current condition. What are you doing? What was the point of that? Interesting. Anyway, like I was saying, I like to keep it kind of as realistic as possible, and in our current time, it is actually quite difficult to get a driver's license taken care of. I just had to renew mine, and it was a beast of like about 2 weeks of a fight to try to get an appointment and all that, but won't get into all of that nonsense while we're just trying to play games. So now we'll start with we'll get into our radar situation here, where we're gonna just be watching radar. Or we'll just watch radar, watch our speeds, monitor traffic, keep an eye out for anybody that seems like an issue or a potential danger. Here we get a nice in-cab view of the highway. Pretty decent interior, I mean, pretty basic for what's considered an undercover police car. It does have a interactive dash there. There's the park and brake. You can see flash on the dash there. 80's a little quick, but 80, we'll let 80 slide. It's only 5 over. If it were anything over 80, it's really what we're looking to stop, like I explained earlier, but the interactive dash does work. So here's your headlights. Turn signals, I think that's pretty cool. Hazard lights. Doesn't have anything for emergency lights at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty well interactive game. And we're just keeping watch now. We're same as before, watching traffic. And not a highway concern. Looks like everybody's starting to travel at the correct rate of speed. Everybody knows highway patrol's out looking. Looks like we got another officer in need of assistance. Right in the area where we're at, so we are going to go to that officer's assistance call, because it is right off this exit here. So let's go help him out. Right off this exit here and down the road a ways, not too far, so we'll go help him out. And will not crash off the roadway. These vehicles are a little hard to control. You get them up to a certain speed, sometimes just no stopping them. Right up hill here. Kill sign. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Changed my camera view for a second there. Hill here. Kill a sign not to spook the person he stopped with. We're gonna pull up and oh, we have shots fired on us. Alright, awesome. Lovely. Use the taser to stop me. No, we have shots fired. We are not taking this lightly. We're not taking shots fired lightly. He is still firing. See if we can't get him to surrender. You need to drop your weapon. He's still shooting at us. See if we can't creep up on him. We are under heavy fire. Turn some cover fire here just to see if he'll no. He's taking off now. Now he's running. Now he knows we're not playing. Yeah, he's gonna get tased. Alright. Looks like he's giving up. He knew he was gonna get tased, even though it looked like our taser technically failed, but that's alright. Didn't want to do that there, but that's alright. We wanted to handcuff him right away. Get him in a set of cuffs and bring him back to the scene. You crazy, man? You must be crazy. Shooting at the police. How did you think that was going to end? That could have ended a whole heck of a lot worse for you and for everybody else. What about your innocent friend over here? Well, not so innocent, but you know what I'm talking about. Anything on you I need to know about? Other than the fact that I know I already frisked you technically, but... ID card. We knew you had the weapon on you, obviously, because you were shooting at us, and I already technically accidentally frisked you. What's your ID? Cody Armstrong. Alright, Mr. Armstrong, you're going to jail this afternoon. For obvious reasons. Sit tight for me, just while I pull your name up here. See what we got going for us. See what we got going for us here. Looking for Cody Armstrong. He's wanted. He's got no arrest priors, which is strange. But he does have a expired driver's license. He might have been the driver for all we know, and he's got warrants anyway, so he's going to jail. My man, like I said, you're going to jail this afternoon for obvious reasons. You're going to jail currently for firing unlawful possession of a firearm. You're going to jail for firing on a law enforcement officer, public endangerment, you name it. We're hitting you with a whole rap. So looks like the unit here is going to be here to transport you. You're going to go down to the city holding, and that's going to be that. Zero tolerance. He is going to go off to central booking down in the city. And that is going to do it for this episode. This has been MBG on Flashing Lights, and I will see you next time I see you. Peace.